be honest, I'm unsure what the quality of this video will be like, because I had the video idea and I wanted to record it, but my camera battery is dead because I only get like an hour charge now. And I'm wearing sunglasses indoors because my normal glasses are at work and I think it's a better look rather than just this. So I want to talk to you today about the power of the beard. Now, I'm known on this channel mostly for having a beard. And what started this idea for a video is I walked in to my local Tesco today and I've been going in there for a good 10 years now and then on the way home from work, because they serve beer at 6 o'clock in the morning when I finish work. It's kind of handy even on a day drink. Now, I have been clean shaven with a shaved head for the last since Christmas, and this is 2 months growth. About 2 weeks growth. And I walked in there with my glasses on, and the security guard in there, really cool black dude, braids, and he's just cool as fuck. Like, and he came up and he goes, "Brother, I've not seen you for years." And I was like, "Hey man, I was in a week ago." Like, he literally saw me about 5 days ago. And he goes, "I've gone," and I was really confused, and I've gone, "I was in last week." He goes, No, brother, it has been a long time." Okay. And that's when I realised that people don't know who I am when I don't have a beard. And there's a point when you're growing a beard where it goes from stubble to beard. And it could just be a couple of days growth that does it. And I've had it multiple times. Like I've had a beard. Sorry, stretch my back. I've had a beard in one way or another since the last 10 years since Brexit, and I've always grown beards and stuff before. And this is basically just going to be a whisper, soft-spoken ramble about beards for as long as I want. And I called it a year and a half. I had 18 months worth of beard growth up to Christmas. And like, when I shaved it at work, like, I've often had beard, no beard. They come and go, like, they grow pretty quick. Hair, no hair, beard, no beard. And there was an incident also at work recently where before Christmas we got these new contractors in who were looking after the maintenance at the store I work at. And I had a conversation with a guy about something that does and doesn't work. And then about a month and a half ago, when I was completely shaven, I was handing over the night shift to the day shift, and my colleague who was taking over from the day shift was dealing with the contractors. And she said something to them, and the bloke said, "Oh yeah, there was a guy here that mentioned something doesn't work." And I went, "Oh yeah, that was me." He goes like, No, the guy had a beard." I was like, and she pointed and went, "Yeah, it was him." And he went, No, the guy doesn't work anymore. He used to have a beard." And I was like, "Mate, that was me. We had this conversation just before Christmas, like literally 7 weeks ago." And like, people don't know me because I've always had a beard of some kind or another. And like, I'm calling this video "The Power of the Beard" because recently, since growing it back, I have worked my current job for almost 5 years. And like, when I'm clean shaven, no one knows who the fuck I am. But I've had it twice today where I've been working. My shift is 3 days, 3 nights, 3 off. And like, I walked up, and I don't know when stubble becomes a beard, but people have been like, "Hey man, how have you been? I've not seen you in ages." And I was like, "What? We spoke last week." And they were like, "No man, I've not seen you in ages." And I was like, "I literally came into your store last week to deliver news from management." They're like, "Oh, that was you." And I'm like, there's only been 6 days worth of growth. Also, my glasses are looking weird because I've got like this blue light. Hang on, I'm just going to show you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Like, the difference a beard makes between how people react to me is absolutely insane. Like, almost a week's worth of growth, and they recognise me as a different person. It's really, really weird, man. So, I noticed that, like, when I shave my head and shave that, I look like a thumb. Or, as I like to say, I look like I should be hanging flags upside down on a lamppost because I don't like brown people. Please don't comment on that. It was I look like a white supremacist because, unfortunately, I'm a large fat guy who is completely bald shaven, hairy, and I drink Stella. And that is a very stereotype, which is generally unemployed, racist, low class. That's not going to that's not. But the difference between me having a beard and me not having a beard and how people deal with me is absolutely insane. Like, people respond to me, even with the shaved head. If I have a beard, people respond to me so much nicer and with more respect than they did when I came up, when I looked like an egg, or, you know. And when I say look like an egg, is, you know, completely shaven, and I just really don't know how to describe it. Like, I have always liked beards. Like, the first time I grew a beard properly, I was not a man who's ever particularly looked after himself, and I didn't shave it's kind of embarrassing, but I didn't shave for the first time until I was 18, even though I had all the wispy bum fluff around there and a little bit there, because, to be honest, I didn't really have much of a male foreplay. That is not the right word. I didn't have much of a male role model. Like, you know, my old man's been around, but complicated. And I did that with this shitty, like, so it was 1999. This shitty, 2000, shitty automatic, like, yeah. You know, I came out of those months. And I grew my first beard in 2003. And the first time I grew my beard, and I say beard loosely, and if I can remember, I've got photos of it, because I've got digital photos of me and my friends going back to like 2001. I've got most of them. And it was like this kind of little puffy thing. Like, you know, kind of, and then like really, really thin, and it came out ginger. At the time, I'd been growing my hair, and we dyed it pink. And then, because I hadn't done anything with it, and we had to bleach it, it went ginger. Oh, God. And if I don't edit this, I'll include the photos in somewhere in Miami, and I'll put the photos into a community post because they're embarrassing as fuck as funny. And I just had this kind of like tiny tuft. And that was my first beard. And it was about the first time I had my first digital camera. And then when I grew my first beard properly, it was 2005. And I think I've still got the video uploaded, the Welsh bird. I was dating her. And because it was ginger and I had dark hair, I used Just for Men beard. just for men beard works in a way where the longer you leave it in, the darker it goes. And I left it in for so long. Like, my beard went like black. Like, my beard went black. And I dyed most of my face with it, which was there for a couple of days when I was at uni and working part-time retail. Luckily, I managed to get the shit off my face until that, but like, I had this like short, spiky brown hair and just black, really scraggy little beard. And like, I've always wanted beards, but over the years, I grew a beard, got rid of it, and I hate shaving. And it took about 10 years for me to grow a beard properly. And there was a mixture of like, I didn't grow the beard because then I felt I had to shave it because of work and stuff. And after Brexit happened, I've been clean shaven for about 8 years up to that point. Sorry, excuse me. And I didn't want to look like a white supremacist because after Brexit and all the racism thing, I was like, okay, so that's when I grew my beard. And the early adopters of my channel are my earlier videos, which have been re-uploaded in various forms. You can see me, we're like, well, skinny without the beard and with the shaved head. And that's when I kind of grew out the beard and the top knot, which is unfortunately no longer an option. A lot of people have only known me as the beard. And like the difference in how people react to me as the beard, like, it's just really, really weird. Like, over the last 3 months since I got rid of my beard, I've noticed, because I work in security, when I turn up to situations with a beard, I don't, like, when I was clean shaven, like, completely, and I wasn't wearing glasses, I would always turn up to, like, quite aggressive. Like, people would be much more aggressive with me or much more defensive. Whereas if I turn up with a beard like this, I've only noticed in the last week the difference. People are much more receptive. And I don't know if it's because I look like the security meathead without the beard. And then with the beard, I look more, I don't know, responsive. And it's just, the reason for this video is fucking crazy how much difference 2 weeks worth of stubble reacts to the difference in how people react to me. Now, you could say that there's a different psychological way I come across to people with like the shaving and stuff. And there's not. I don't act any differently. Like, when it comes to situations, I always turn up in a kind of, yo, what's going on, rather than a, oh mate, what the fuck are you doing? I don't like that. I'm instantly like, if there's kids kicking off, I will just turn up and go, well, that's what you doing. And never go in full like guns blazing, because that doesn't work. And if it does, you know, de-escalation's the point of the job. But the difference in how like teenagers deal with me when I turn up as a skinhead and with a beard, it's just night and day difference. So and also the female attention. Now, I've been a happily married man for 20 years. Attention is nice. And just the last 2 weeks of difference when dealing with women and stuff like that, like, I've had attention from women, like customers and shop workers and stuff like that, you know. But people don't know who the fuck I am. Ooh. It's really like, even with this much growth, I've turned up to situations at work. We've got like 60 shops, right? I turn up and people act like I'm someone different to I was clean shaven, even though 2 weeks worth of fucking growth. And people kind of respond differently to me. You know, I've gone in and they've been like kind of quite, not necessarily rude, but short and stuff. And now I go in and people are like, oh, hi, how you doing? It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, just having a beard makes life easier for me, and it's mental. I just don't know how to explain it. Yeah, so if you can grow a beard or even short stubble, like, a lot of people keep saying how this looks better. I'm a man of extremes. Beard, no beard. I want down there. That's how I love it. But yeah, just even 2 weeks of not shaving makes my life easier. It's insane. I hope you found this entertaining, and I'll see you again soon.